More light, everybody. Thanks for tapping into another episode of Unbiased Opinions. We are your host, the spiritual wanderer Suave.
The one and only Lenon. And today, who got it? You got it?
You got it? You want me to get it?
You got it.
You got it? Well, I mean, she needs no introduction. But no, today we're joined with, of course, the great Britt Brat. You know, she wears very many hats. She does a lot out here. Her work ethic speaks for itself. So, I mean, you do content creating. Mm-hmm. You're a content creator. I mean, you do a content creator. You have content creation houses.
Yep.
Right? Content house. You call them content homes?
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. I guess real estate falls in that. And then you help people build their brands.
Yep.
Right? Okay. Nice little set, nice little notches under your belt. Right?
It's interesting because she actually came on the podcast prior to the new and improved setup, and it actually got lost in translation. So we had to bring her back on with all the great information that she could drop.
It was such a great episode too. Like, man, I wish you guys could have seen it because it was fire. Like, so we gonna definitely try to make this one 20 times better than that one. Cause Britt got some gems for y'all, and I know she gonna drop them. She gonna help you guys. So all the people out there, especially if you're a content creator, you definitely want to tap into this. Entrepreneurs, you want to tap into this because she's gonna be able to drop some gems for you guys and spread some knowledge and help you guys to connect with her so she can help y'all even more. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got how many content creation houses do you have so far?
Right now we have 5 content homes and 4 Airbnbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. And what I guess for the audience, basically, can you kind of explain what they do in like content creator houses?
Yeah, so my content home is different than the typical content home. Like majority of the content homes you'll probably see on TikTok or whatever, it's kind of like the real world where there's like a bunch of creators just kind of bunking beds and stuff, and they just use it to film videos for social media. But the way that I operate is in the mind of a actual business and not just a content creator. So people book each room for our content homes, right? So they're booking by the hour. We also do classes. We do meetups. We have open mics. We do all these type of events. People even use our kitchen to film content for their YouTube channels. So it's like all these different things that are happening under our homes, and we own majority of the real estate that we use for the business.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it goes by rooms.
Yes, or you can book the entire house. So it's either or.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
So like if I'm like a chef, I can go in there and be like, okay, let me book the kitchen for about 2 hours so I can shoot this chef show and then do my little thing and be out,
Yeah, you could do that. And we also have in-house videographers and photographers. So if, let's say you don't have a camera, you don't have lights, gimbals, whatever, we got everything for you. And then we have people in the home that could assist you with everything that you do.
Okay, so you have all that on deck. And do you have the equipment for rent and the people, or?
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. So I'm pretty sure you have like a package deal and stuff that comes along with that.
Yes.
Oh.
What sort of went into the thought process of wanting to create it in this sort of model? You had brought up like how, the typical content houses, you put a bunch of creators and they live there and it's kind of like a reality show.
Right.
What sort of went into your inspiration or influence to make it the way that you have the model set up right now?
Like coming from the mindset of an entrepreneur in a business, I'm always providing something that I know people need and not something I want, right? And so as a content creator, I saw a need for people that needed tools, equipment, and space. When I was starting off as a content creator, I only had a room. It was so small, I didn't even have enough room to do the electric slide. It was that small. It was hella small.
Couldn't even move in there.
Couldn't even do my thing. You know how we dancers, like we need our space. And so that was pretty tough. So I'm like, okay, I got the money now. What is it that creators need right now? And that's community, space, and equipment. And that's how I started off with the business. And plus I was knowledgeable as to like how creators can actually make money. And I'm not talking about like that little chump change. I'm talking about actually create something that is, long enough for you to kind of like, retire off of it.
Yeah.
So all that I kind of just meshed together. And then that's when we kind of came up with Creator Life.
Okay, so you're trying to get creators in a better position, basically, to be able to like live financially off of being a creator.
Yep.
Dang. Okay. And do you also let people actually like, besides rent rooms, you have also the availability for people to actually like live in the homes? Do you have that?
We do not. We do get creators that probably need to be in like LA or Vegas for like a month, but as far as living, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you decide that Vegas and California were the places to be as far as like content creation and putting these homes out there?
Yeah, LA is definitely the hot spot for creatives, like directors,
1000%.
movie. You know, like it's kind of normal for you to just be walking around like, "Hey guys," you know, like that's California. Out here in Vegas, that's not so much the norm as much as like LA. But people are kind of warming up to it because I know when I was vlogging, people were looking at me like, "What is she doing?"
Right.
So, as far as me coming out here was more so the cost of real estate and how close it is to California, right?
Yeah.
4-hour drive, 45-minute flight, easy. So it's all those things is something I thought about when I decided to kind of invest out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a smart move. And I do feel like Vegas is growing as far as like, you know, being more content creator friendly and more things are coming out here, you know, like football.
Everything.
Everything's coming out here. So I feel like it's a good place to even start that because now more of these people are going to want to come here.
Facts,
and now that they have these opportunities available, it's like, okay, let me go ahead into the content creator home and chill and do this and do that and create my little videos.
Right.
Right.
And so do you just provide like the logistics as far as like space and the things you like? Do you also have like potential like management or like creative directors who can sort of assist with the creative side of things instead of just the on-hand production side of things?
Yeah, we do. We have people inside of our homes that kind of check and make sure everything is going good for the creators. But once again, we do have those classes at our place. So we do get a lot of creators like, hey, I know you got the place, you got the equipment, but I still don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so it's like, we got you. So most creators that do use our space, yes, they want to make fun content, but a lot of people want to replace their 9 to 5. You know, like when this is something you really enjoy and it's fun, who wouldn't want to make that their full-time job? So it's like we're teaching all of that to a lot of creators.
Okay. Yeah. Shoot. So what I noticed a lot is content creators struggle a lot with being consistent, being creative.
Yeah.
And just all those things. So from your perspective as being a creator, like what helped you to get in the area that you are now to be a stable content creator? And I know a lot of these are gems and stuff that goes with you helping people build brands, but I guess you can keep it vague for us, so you don't have to give everybody like the tidbits. But
yeah, I got you. I think it's more so a mindset thing, and then also your circle, your community of people. So when I was hanging around with broke people, my income was broke. You know what I mean? Like I was negative in the bank account. When you're around people that got money, the conversation shifts, and now your mindset shifts. So when I was around creators that were making like 10 grand a day, I'm like, 10 grand a day, I barely make that in a year. How you do it? These are the conversations we are having with people that got money. You can't have that with somebody else that's broke. You know what I mean? So it's like that definitely changed, and so that kind of helped me get into this position I am now, where I don't have to work for anybody anymore.
Okay. So yeah, basically changing your environment as well as your mindset. I think both play a part.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So are there times when you feel unmotivated or uncreative, or you feel like you're not as consistent? What do you do for your personal, perspective, and how do you get out of that?
I don't really have too many problems in regards to like coming up with content ideas or not feeling motivated, because I always surround myself with other creatives.
Okay.
But there are days when I just don't feel like creating content, because mind you, I've been doing this for over 15 years. MySpace.
Yeah.
Top 8. So that's a long time.
Right.
And I'm at this point now where I'm kind of tired of being in front as the talent. And I enjoy the more so behind the scene, like the creative process. And that's why I'm glad I have my agency, because I manage these influencers that have millions of followers, and they're able to make money for the business without me necessarily have to be in front of the camera to make money. Yeah.
Okay. And did also these, I guess you can say, like, being around these people and in these environments help you to get a better grasp of social media, like the YouTubes? Because I see you post a lot when you're like, hey, you guys need to be hopping on this because this is the new wave. Like, did that help you in that aspect?
It helped me in regards to understanding what creators need, but I always work directly with the platform. So since I've been doing this for so long, I have strong connections with every single social media.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope. I need to freaking...
You need to tap in.
Yeah, I know, right? I need to go ahead and go to these social media, YouTube.
That's my family right there. Like, I had my first Crump session at the YouTube building. Everybody was peeping in the room like, yo, what is this? They were like, this is Crump. Niggas was just getting off. I'm like, yes. Like, it was everything.
I feel like that's a good way to expand what you want people to see. Because bringing that to, like, YouTube, like, yo, this is Crump. Now a lot of people who do YouTube, or a lot of the workers, is like, okay.
Yeah.
I see y'all. So y'all don't get too crazy, but I said, no, I'm just kidding.
When you, Suave, you as a content creator, because you have your own TikTok and stuff, and things of that sort. Yeah. What are sort of some issues that you have ran into that you feel like potentially working at a content house would alleviate?
Well, I think it goes with what she was saying when she... consistency and being around people in that environment, because sometimes when you are by yourself, a lot of the times, or you're not in a proper workspace, you start feeling unmotivated, you start feeling uncreative, like, because for me, I didn't have a creative space at my house. Like, I'm in my room shooting videos, I'm like in my kitchen shooting videos, and these are places like where you sleep, these are places where you eat, so you're gonna start wanting to feel like doing these things. Like, I'm gonna start getting tired, like, man, I want a nap, I don't want to do videos. But I think being in a content creator house, you can actually be in the environment to work, because you're like, I'm in a space where I need to work. This is what this space is for. So you start feeling more, and I guess you can start feeling more comfortable in doing that. Like, you start feeling more motivated, like, this is what I'm here for. Right. So I think that's the benefit of having something like that, is you really get into the mindset of being a creator. Like, I'm in this place, so let me create, let me do this. And you have all those options available, and you have creators on hand. You have people who can film you. Like, that's some good stuff, because that's another struggle for me too, is filming everything by yourself.
Oh, I'm already knowing.
It is not easy. So it's like, when you're going through like, let me set the camera up here. Let me set the camera up here. Let me move the camera here. Let me get this angle. It's a lot.
It is.
Yeah. So I definitely appreciate that you have that stuff available for people, and that you're doing this, because it's a good thing for creators out there to have.
Yeah, for sure.
Available to them, that tool, for sure. And people need to capitalize on it. Like, it's out here, so capitalize on that, Jack.
Get on it.
Yeah, if you really want to build yourself.
Yeah, this is not a game. This creator economy is $100 billion industry. Like, there's a lot of money and enough room for all of us to win. Yeah. I mean, I'm retired at this point where I don't have to create content. And that was one of the biggest things for me, is when I thought what success looked like, I was like, do I see myself doing this at 60 plus years old, making TikTok videos? I'm like, I want it to be an option, not a requirement for my livelihood. Like, you don't want to be 60 and be like, dang, I really want to go to Jamaica, but I do got to film this TikTok video before I can go anywhere, because, no money in my account.
I need to put out content.
Yeah, so you got to think smart, even when we think about financial literacy with all this, because typically what we find is that when creators are making money, they spend it on materialistic things, Lamborghinis and houses. I'm just like, what are we doing? Yeah. And it doesn't last.
So people aren't being really smart in the aspect of how they're getting the money that they receive. Yeah. So it's like, and I guess that's one of the things, is you kind of help people to bring the financial income in. Yeah. But it's on them on how they spend it. So it's like, if you're not spending it wise, then that's on you. You can fall apart from that. So you kind of got to be smart along the lines of the options that you have. Like, don't spoil the gift that you're giving. You know what I mean? The opportunity that you're giving. And I feel like people do that a lot of the times. Yeah. You spoil those opportunities. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the real estate area that you're in, and like how you got into that, and what inspired you to get into that field as far as that goes.
I think one of the biggest things for me was understanding, for one, what we experienced in the last couple of years because of the pandemic, and what was something that a lot of people were losing, their homes, right? So I took money that I made from like, social media, and I enrolled myself into real estate school. And that's when I started learning about real estate. But real estate school does not teach you how to invest. So that's a whole different situation, right? And so I started teaching myself how to invest in real estate. And once I realized like I was making enough where I could just buy a home out of pocket, Vegas was like the number one place I went to. I'm like, what can I get out there? And then I saw you guys have homes that were like as big as California or bigger, but for way less money.
Yeah.
I felt like a billionaire out here. I'm just like, I'll take that house and the one behind it and give me the plot of land on the back. Like, it's crazy.
But you're in LA like panhandling and say, please give me $1.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
And that's pretty crazy. So that, to me, that's an example of exactly what we were talking about just a second ago, spending your money wisely. So you took the opportunity that was given to you and was like, you know what, I'm going to invest in housing, because people out here losing
their homes, losing their job. And it's like when you have a home and you invested in it, it could become an asset, right? Where you can rent out rooms. You have a lot more things that you can do. You don't have to worry about rent increase, right? Mm-hmm. If you decide to sell it later, then you can. So it's like a lot you could do.
Yeah, just in general.
Yep.
Doing real estate. How's the so then from that, I'm pretty sure that's what got you into the Airbnb aspect of.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of doing it a little bit before, but once I really started investing, I got into it super heavy, because I think when we talk about Airbnb, the main way that people are making money is through renting out either the room or the house. But I'm making money 10 different ways inside of a home. Yeah. So I've created like this crazy model of how I'm able to generate income without relying on Airbnb.com. Yeah. So it's just like a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, I actually recently heard, because we were working with a real estate agent when we were doing photography for her recently, and she was telling us that Airbnb can upcharge your homes just because like there's an event going on or something like that. And I was like,
they be doing too much.
Really? That's crazy. I can't believe that though. I was like, dang, they can really like just jack up your prices because everybody else's prices is going up. Cause I mean, I guess it's an advantage for you guys, right?
I mean, they just be doing, I think in general, like they be doing too much. And then from what I'm seeing is like the customer service is not really there. But I'm at a point now where I think we just got to be mindful. Like when we're putting our listings, whether it's social media or Airbnb, we're on somebody else's digital real estate. So it's like you need to take advantage of that and get people on your own platform. And that's why I don't use them anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So now you kind of have your own Airbnb situation going on.
Yeah. Like I don't have to worry about somebody taking out fees and, it's like all these little things.
Yeah. You don't have to. I mean, that's a good thing. 'Cause I feel like, well, in general, you're an entrepreneur. So it's like, I'm not going to let nobody else run my stuff. I'm going to run it how I want to run it.
I mean, they just a middleman at the end of the day, They not holding no inventory, nothing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think this is the one that people are going to want to talk about. So we always talk about, well, the struggle within like the Crump community and why it's like hard for them to branch out into the space of being creators and leveraging off of their, building their self a brand and leveraging off of that. Why do you feel that's a struggle for them? And I guess, how do you feel that, what is it that you feel that they need to get out of that struggle?
How did I answer this last time?
I know, right?
Because my mind is just going at this point. I don't know. I've been around Crump for over like 15, 17 plus years. And what I've noticed is like people in Crump, they are not willing to invest in themselves, even if it's like an event that's like $10.
Yeah.
That's the issue. The other thing is they don't take advantage of the people that are already in the community that's trying to help. Right. So even like me and a few others, we've tried to do things for them, no charge, but nobody takes advantage of it. And I feel like that's something that has put the whole entire movement behind financially. Right.
Yeah.
Like even if we talk about the word crump itself, nobody owns that. Why? Yeah. When I'm the one who got the attorneys and stuff that could get that trademark, nobody owns it.
Wow.
It's up for grabs. I'm just saying.
Somebody can.
Somebody can snatch it up.
If you got that.
If you got it. It don't cost that much. It's only $250 to start.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. You can get that tonight.
Yeah. And people
they gonna hate me.
Yeah, you about to have somebody out there being like, some dude just gonna be like, I own crump. Who is that?
Who is he?
I own the crump. All right.
But it's easier said than done. Like me and you, we've been a part of the movement for a cool minute.
Yeah.
We have something to show that is something we've been a part of. Anybody else is like, what proof do you have to show you've been a part of this movement longer than me and you?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So basically, I know what you're saying in the realm of like people basically are afraid to invest in themselves and build themselves as a brand. And I feel like, to be honest, that is a hard thing though. You know, I feel like that's a difficult thing as far as to build yourself as a brand, because a lot of people don't know like who they are and what they want to do and how they want to brand themselves, you know, like what type of image they want to put out to the people.
Yeah.
So it's such a difficult thing.
I think it's also just, creating a, I don't want to say a niche, but like within a brand, like what makes you as a crump dancer appealing to people who don't crump, right? And so like I feel like when you see certain crumpers who are now doing other facets and dancing and stuff like that, where it can then go to more people as opposed to just like the niche group. Because it's so crazy, because I remember like watching like videos back in the day, even like on your Junior Bully Flash page and stuff, and those were like my Hollywood pages. But then I go back and look at them now, it's like 1.4K views on like a video that I probably watched 1,000 of those times. You know? And so it's crazy thinking how like niche that community actually is, and trying to build upon that.
And that's one thing that you were you kind of touched on a little bit, is like building up niche like markets and small things and making it a big thing, because there's like a market for everything.
It is. And I think in general with crump is so many different directions you can go, because crump is an art, right? Like it's so like there's so many creative people. I mean, it's a little mixture of everything. If we talk about what's happening in the dance movement, like we're doing all those type of moves from different genres, right?
Yeah.
And so I just feel like you don't necessarily have to be in a box, but there is definitely a lot of money to be made online in regards to crump, but we're not seeing it just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. Yeah, and maybe it's because like a lot of dancers just want to go one way that they think is the way, instead of like being like, oh, why don't I try this, or why don't I try that? Why don't I try to dabble in this? I feel like everybody's trying to go in one direction. One direction
and want that quick money.
Yeah, and I guess that's something that's good to talk about, is like quick money. Like, why is that kind of like not the way to go, and why is it? What's the better option? What do you consider as far as that?
Yeah, I think like a lot of crumpers are so used to like getting that one-time payment for just showing up to an event.
Yeah.
And then that's quick money. You get it one time, and we don't know we're gonna see it next week, right?
Yeah.
But if we're talking about the longevity of things, it's like, what other ways can I monetize besides just coming to events? Can I monetize like what I've done at the event and then put it on social media, or create a membership around that? Like, it's a lot that you can do that a lot of crumpers are not doing, because they're so used to doing things just one way. But this is why I like that we're having this conversation, because hopefully it will open up somebody's eyes or in their ears, and just be like, maybe I need to transition the way I'm trying to like do things right now.
Yeah. People can do a lot more. Like you said, there's a lot more options out there for people to do. That's a really good way to look at it. To just you saying that, I feel like I wish people could hear that. You know, I'm glad people are hearing that, because it's like, geez, you go to an event and all you're thinking is like, I'm making money from battling at this event, when there's so many more options out there as far as like what happened. You can record yourself going into the event, have a recap of yourself and put that on your own platform. You could have a little, battle talk before battle talk, after battle talk. There's so many things that you can do.
You're giving them the blueprint. You better charge for this.
Where do you think that derives from? Because even like when hearing you talk about real estate and things of that sort, you're always going to have people who are sort of capitalizing on the market, but also then you're always going to have the people who are the market and like rent and stuff. And same with like Crump, like you always are going to have the people who are doing these one-offs as opposed to like, you know, you can own your brand and these. Why do you think that it's sort of the standard for people to be on the side of, you know, the quick fix as opposed to
why they're so used to doing it that way?
Yeah.
Because of the leaders.
Yeah.
They're doing it that way. What other ways are they monetizing? Not many ways. Yeah. People kind of like was riding the wave for so long off of Rise. Like you didn't even get paid from Rise. Yeah. If we be honest, like this is the conversation we need to have. I don't care who feeling it hurts. It is what it is. But if we don't have the conversation, then it's going to continue to happen to other crumpers where they're doing stuff for free and thinking, oh, I got a little exposure, but you also didn't get paid and they made millions off of that. That doesn't even sit well with me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, it kind of brings it full circle too, because I feel like you bringing up earlier when you were hanging with certain people who had this mentality. Yeah. You know, your goals were different, your mentality was different, and then you change that. And then you see how things progress and stuff. And I think that's kind of been like a thing with Crump where there necessarily hasn't been a mentality change in a huge influx where a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, I could do it this way or this way. You know, it's
for sure. And I think there are some people in the movement that are around the right people, but they haven't tapped into that type of information just yet because they're so conditioned to do like certain things the same way all the time. But it's up to that individual to decide, you know what? I want to do something different. I want to make more money. What can I do? And it's more so like tapping in with the people that's already doing what you're trying to do. So once again, it's up to that person at the end of the day. Yeah.
Do you feel like self-value plays a big part in that as well? Because I feel like some people don't value themselves as much, and they'll be able to take like, give me the little scrapes as long as I'm getting that one-time payment. Give me the little, I'll take the $200 check. You know, instead of being like, no, I ain't gonna take. I feel like I can do a little bit better than that. You know, I'm worth more. My dancing's efficient. I've been dancing for years. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely think that plays a role. And there's actually some people in the Crump community that's a part of like my academy. So I have a creator academy where we're teaching all these things. And a lot of them are making quite a bit of money on social media.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. You're going to have to drop some information on this creator academy. What does it entail?
Oh, yeah.
Let people know.
So if you go to creatorlife.com, you can find all that information. You go to the top where it says membership, and there's a breakdown of everything we offer. So we got the courses where we cover every single social media platform. I'm talking about LinkedIn. Even if you're a crumper, you could be putting videos on LinkedIn and getting paid. All right. Even TikTok, of course, you know, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. The list goes on. I can go on and on all day.
Dang.
There's a lot of platforms that are paying people just to show up. But if you don't know about it, then you get left behind. We also provide courses on financial literacy. So a lot of creators, they're spending their own money to get like their mics and their cameras and all the fixtures, business credit, grants, loans. We're teaching all of that. Facebook give out grants. People don't know that. They give you grants if you're a creator and if you have like an LLC. So if you're doing both, you can apply twice. So these are things that we're educating people on. And once again, there's like a whole list. You get access to our content homes. You get access to our private community. You get additional courses outside of what we offer because we work like with TikTok and YouTube. They have courses only for our members. You can't find it anywhere else.
Jeez.
Yeah. Whole list.
I think that's good too, because like as a TikTok creator, you become, you know, independent contractor in a sense of 1099.
Yeah.
Having to do your own taxes and stuff. So providing that sort of information too, I think is very beneficial.
It's vital.
Yeah.
Plus, TikTok doesn't pay that well. If we be quite honest,
really, because I haven't done a TikTok as we talk about creators, but
yeah, they don't pay that good.
But I thought that they paid. Someone had told me they like paid the best.
Well, this is the thing. People are seeing like the highest paid creators, but they're not the highest paid because they're getting paid from TikTok. It's through the brand partnerships. So TikTok pays pennies on a dollar. So let me give you some real life like comparison. I have clients that have way more followers than me. I'm talking about 5 million plus on TikTok. They get millions of views on every single video, right? They're getting anywhere from like 1,000, maybe 900 sometimes. It's like that much just for like 10 million plus views, right?
Wow.
That's not that much. Then you compare it to me. I don't have anywhere near a million plus followers at all. But 10 million video views for me on YouTube is $100,000 plus dollars. So compare $1,000 to $100,000 plus.
Yeah,
that's a major difference. So that lets you know, like TikTok don't pay that well.
Yeah, TikTok is the Spotify of content creation.
Oh my gosh!
Right. Well, I think a lot of that stuff comes from like the sponsorships and stuff like that, right? So it's not even like TikTok itself, because I mean, like I said, I do TikTok and it's my videos be blowing up, and I'm like, oh shoot,
right?
I can't wait to see what this check about to look like. That monthly check hit, I'm like, oh,
they just do you dirty.
Walmart. Groceries.
I mean, they're getting better by allowing people to make a higher revenue, but you need like at least 100,000 followers to see kind of like that 50-50 split.
Yeah.
But it's like, who out here with 100,000 followers? YouTube, you only need 1,000. TikTok, 100,000? That's cold.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're making you work out here.
Now that is interesting though, because I don't think because I don't know. I guess it was like the pandemic when everyone was at home, and so people just
everybody started creating.
Not knowing they were trying to be content creators, but just putting out videos and stuff, and people had blew up off that. But I don't know if that maybe created the narrative like TikTok is the way to go or something, but which is still probably a way to go. But if you were aware of the benefits of YouTube compared to TikTok, etc.,
I think a lot of people who utilize TikTok move on to other platforms as well to get more revenue from all these platforms.
For sure. And I think I want to add one more thing is if we talk about the longevity of the two, like TikTok is great because you can go viral overnight, right? YouTube is a little bit more put in the work and then you start to see the results. But if we talk about the longevity of it on TikTok, if you look on your feed, once you log in, videos are only there for 24 hours, maybe a week if you're viral, and we never see it again. YouTube, there's still people generating income from videos that are 5+ years old and it's still popping up in their feed. You don't get that from TikTok. So that's why I love YouTube so much. Like you could be no longer here on earth and still generating income. I have a friend that passed away over 5 years ago. Her channel's still up and that money is going towards her kids. TikTok cannot do that for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
that
heavy.
Is true. Your videos be gone. You got to remind people of your stuff on TikTok. You remember this?
Yeah, you got to pin it.
You remember this one?
This is just a repost.
Just a repost.
I remember this one. Y'all remember this one was good.
Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
That used to
be Instagram, Jim.
Yeah.
Is Instagram another good one that people can utilize? Or
I would say they pay a little bit better than TikTok. And then also I think there's a little bit more ways to make money because of course on TikTok you need at least 1,000 followers to go live, but you don't need that on Instagram. You could go live automatically and then link your products and start selling things. But I definitely like IG. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I enjoy IG. It just seems like the algorithm is a little wonky.
Yeah, for sure.
Just sometimes I'll be like, what's going on here? How ain't nobody
Instagram has really changed over the years.
Yeah.
You used to just see photos. Now all I see is ads.
Nah, for real.
I get an ad and reels. Like it's like I'll scroll through photos and now it's just that reel carousel. And I get stuck on those.
You know what's getting on my nerves with freaking Instagram, and it sucks because I love Instagram, but for like the past 2 weeks, I've been trying to post this video, and it would not let me. But it would let me post reels, but it was not letting me post video. I don't know. Like I tried to post like it was like 10 pictures from an event that I went to, and it was like 6 pictures, 2 videos, so like 8 in total. But every time I tried to post it, it would just go off.
That's cool.
And then it wouldn't work no more. And I'm like, yo, like what's going on? Like, and then as far as like photography and doing photography, it's like Instagram's just not the best help.
Not anymore.
It's like I'm not gonna help you.
Yeah, it's like
struggle.
MTV was music television, and then it turned into just like reality TV shows. Just
MTV. The M don't mean nothing no more.
That's where Instagram is. It's like a photo, the camera logo, but then it's no photos anymore.
No photos.
Just stories and reels and ads.
I think the Creator House would be a good show on MTV. See creators come up in there.
Yeah.
Or do they need the drama? Huh? They need the drama from the.
I mean, when you got a bunch of people that probably got different personalities, somebody gonna bump heads sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh
but
yeah.
I thought about doing something like that, and I plan to in the future. But it's like so many things we're doing right now. But I think that's a really great idea.
Yeah, that's like somewhere to go. And I think that would be
put
good.
This champagne here and see how y'all can communicate. Camera on.
Right.
Oh my god.
That would be good though. I was freaking go up there and be. Nah, I think Crumpers would thrive in that atmosphere.
Oh my gosh.
Reality TV for Crumpers?
Yeah.
I mean, I be thinking of things that happened in the past. I'm like, this was just way too good for TV.
Yeah.
It's just that you see that beef and it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna last.
If there was like an open eyes fam spot, and it's like, hey, we gonna take these 10 best Crump prospects.
Yeah, you
throw them in a house, and whoever makes it out gets the infant tie-dyes.
Ain't nobody gonna make it out. That's it's gonna be the thing.
The lock-in.
Yeah, nobody gonna make it out the door. The house will come down before anybody come out. That's the problem.
Listen, y'all heard it here first.
Right? No. But don't take her idea, Crumbers. We said that's a Creator Life thing. So she's going to be on the Real World or MTV first. Creator Life house. I can see that. No. No, but like you were speaking about financial literacy and things like that. And a lot of people struggle with building passive income. You know what I mean? I guess, would you say content creation falls under passive income in a way? I guess because you're.
It depends on what you're doing. Because if you got to keep waking up to create content, then that's not really passive, right?
Yeah.
I like creating digital products, and I'm not talking about like videos, but like digital things that you make one time and it make money forever, like ebooks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my favorites to do. I've been trying to tell people in Crump to do it for a long time. Like, make an ebook about Crump.
Oh, dang.
Nobody has ever made an ebook about Crump. Do I need to do it?
You shouldn't even said that on the mic.
No, but she's
but it's here first.
well, she's already brought it up probably a million times. It ain't happened, so she's comfortable now saying, "Hey, this is an idea."
It's been 10 plus years of me saying make an ebook. No, but they were like, that's a good idea. Okay, it's about to be 2023.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She keeps searching on Amazon and still.
Ebook
ain't shit.
Yeah. And I guess that's one of the worst things because you would tell people this and then
hurts my soul.
Yeah, you would tell people like you guys need to be doing this and people won't do it. But then you have Sally down the street who stumbled across and she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna try it. It won't hurt. And then she's making money and then everybody's getting on her head like, oh, how you gonna just. But
it happens to me all the time. Like when I was doing a project with Google and they were paying anywhere from 10 to 30,000, and I reached out to some of the heavy hitters in Crump, and it was like, oh, I'll get back to you. What you mean? It's Google. What you mean I'll get back to you? You can't have them waiting like this.
Yeah.
So I reached out to somebody else that wasn't in the Crump community, and they got the project, and now everybody was coming for me like, man, why you do that, sis? Like you told me to wait. Money doesn't wait.
Yeah.
It's Google.
Yeah.
The number one search engine in the world. Like, I'm not about to have them waiting. You're making me look bad.
Right.
So, like, those are issues that we're having in the community. Just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Have you had anybody from the are you currently working with anybody from the community who has actually taken initiative to want to take those next steps?
Yeah, there's some people in my membership that are seeing a great return on their investments. They're getting brand deals, and they don't always talk about it.
Yeah.
But lately they've been very vocal. And I've also worked with people in the past, like, the old lady Eyes. I helped her get her first brand deal, and now it's like a regular thing for her to just get brand deals all the time. So it's like I've helped all these people, and then when I do help certain people be mad. It's like, if you didn't show up, I'm gonna move on to the next person.
Yeah. Like if you offer the handout and nobody's taking it, you
30K when people in Crump are making like less than 200 sometimes just to show up to an event. It was 30K for less than an hour of your time.
Right.
And then who knows within that network what else comes
you
from it?
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Get yourself in the right room with the right people. So you get in that room, they like, oh, so and so is a good person. They came out, they did their thing, and then they're like, oh,
that is so crazy to me though, because it's like, I don't know. I guess the mentality is kind of like, hey, I want to get to a point where I can run workshops.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, that's like a one-off. Like, okay, this event comes around once a year, if that, and okay, they want you to run a workshop, and it's $20 entry, and you get 25 people to do it or 50 people to do it, but it's just that one-time thing. Whereas you can, with these sort of opportunities,
it's a forever thing.
Yeah.
And the cool part about that is a lot of these people got kids now. Like, we've been around so long, we've seen people start families.
Yeah.
And then they cry that they're not making enough money, but then they're given this type of opportunity that could change their entire life.
Yeah.
But you're okay with the $5 event. I don't get it.
Yeah. I believe it's fear. I think fear plays a big part in it. Like, a lot of people don't believe in themselves to actually make it. Like, and then, like I was saying earlier, self-value. People don't even see themselves as like being that person to get that type of revenue sometimes. And it's like, you gotta just know that you can, you know what I mean? Like, see some value in yourself and go after it, and don't be as fearful of it. And then some people, like, I feel like some people don't know a good opportunity when it's sitting right in front of their face sometimes. Like, you can be sitting right in front of somebody, like you said, 30K, and somebody's just like, I just don't believe it.
It's because they clicked on too many of those those Bitcoin
the pyramid
Instagram messages. Yeah,
it's them pyramid schemes. Somebody like
where they got their Instagram got hacked.
Investing in this water.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you did, bro.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you
was trying to get rich quick.
Yeah, I know exactly how you got hacked.
Yeah. And they always want to come back to you and be like,
hey, add my new Instagram. I ain't adding your new Instagram.
Report this account. What? Like, you was out there trying to get free Bitcoin. That's what you get. Like, you should have knew that was a mistake. Yeah, they got you. Gotcha. That wasn't gonna work. But yeah, I just think a lot of people are scared when you present that to them. You give them that information, because that's such a big, like, when you're using words like Google, 30K. I think people it's out of people's realm of belief. Almost they think so small in scope. So when you bring something that big, they're like, oh dang, I just want to do workshops and do this. It's just like, why? Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy mindset.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people don't want to work hard.
That is true.
It's hard work. Like, I know you're telling people like to do all these things, but it's also a lot of work that they got to put in. Like,
for sure.
Are you gonna be the one to wake up and make the videos? Are you gonna be the one to pull out the camera and press record, or go to the creator house and have somebody record for you? Just saying, you know what I mean? But yeah, But are you gonna be the one to drive out there and do that? People don't want to do it. They lazy, and then they complain about not making no money or not making enough money.
Right.
And it's like, well, you're not working for it. So of course it's not
very
gonna come
true.
to you.
And it's like, when you're working for yourself, you might find yourself working twice as hard for yourself than you were in your 9 to 5. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Dang. So yeah, I was telling somebody that the other day, actually, because they were talking about the 9 to 5 aspect, and they were telling this other person who works all the time in their career, they pretty much work 24/7, that person they work too much. And I was like, well, on the aspect of if you're trying to be an entrepreneur and you're currently working 9 to 5, and you're telling this person who works all day that they work too much, I was like, if you become an entrepreneur, you're going to be working 24/7. Like there's no stopping. Like you're not going to have the time frame that you're thinking that this person needs to lessen, free up. Like you're going to be just like them. So it's like you can't separate the two. You're going to be working all the time too. Being an entrepreneur is not like a 4-hour a day job.
No, it's not, but it can become.
If you make passive income, right?
Yes. I'm like, now I have started to build out my team, so I don't have to do everything by myself anymore.
Oh, yeah. So you got on boss level status. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that.
Yeah, you made it to that level where you like, I got a team of people who help this machine. No, I'm just kidding. But no, that's good. That's a good thing to do. But it started with you having to work a lot more in the beginning, right? It's just...
Yeah, but I feel like when it's... Yeah, like I definitely agree to that. But also like when it's something you enjoy, it doesn't feel like work. So it's like, damn, I know I need to go to bed, but this is so fun.
True.
Yeah. It's so fun. It don't even feel like work. So I enjoy every part of it.
And that's what I like about your mindset in general and what you like. Because, for example, when you're just saying like, you had all this money and you were thinking like, oh, well, people's losing their houses, let me invest in this,
Yeah.
Like, I feel like your mind is set on like, there's fun in this. Like, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna have fun doing it. Like, I like creating, I like helping people, I like doing this, so I'm gonna do it, and you have fun doing that. And I feel like maybe people are losing that, or maybe people don't have that enough to want to do some of these things. And that's maybe where the fear lies in right there.
True.
Very interesting. You know what I mean? Just in general, the whole aspect of like content creating, financial literacy and all that. It does make my brain hurt sometimes thinking about it, because it's just like, I know, because I know like there's things that people are unaware of in the financial realm, or being an entrepreneur and stuff like that. For like example, like having your own business, like I didn't know as far as like taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Real.
We hear that a lot. A lot of the creators I work with, they be like, taxes. I ain't never found no tax. I'm like,
never found. It's been 8 years. Yeah.
Right. That's what we be hearing. Like,
don't say that out loud.
They be like, yeah, it's been. I never done. I'm like, who raised you? No, but seriously, we're teaching all these creators how to do that, and then also. There's a lot of people that are tax consultant, but not everybody knows how to file business taxes, which is something that you need to make sure you're investing in someone that knows what they're doing. So that's another thing as well. Like, what can I write off? Well, everything. Your coffee, your lunch, those shoes you're wearing at this event that you're crumping in. Like, that is all, it becomes a tax write-off. Yeah.
People don't even think about that.
No.
And then at the end, are they saving you got to save the receipts and stuff, right?
Yeah. So usually we're using our business credit card. So we just have everything automated for us.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Dang, see, man. And it's not going about getting a business credit card. Is that like a easy process, or is that?
So there's a process. It's different for everyone. Like if you are coming from a space of good credit already, it's going to be easier for you to get certain business credit cards. If you do not, then you have to work your way up into like different tiers. But it's doable. You can get one today if you wanted to. You might have to put a deposit down, or it just depends what card you're getting. But I think every business should have a business credit card. I don't do anything with my personal cash anymore. Plus, you get the cash back and the rewards. The percentage is different too. Like a personal credit card, the APR be crazy, right? Business credit, 10%, 15%, lower than the personal. That's
really?
Yeah.
Shoot, I didn't even know that. Business credit, you actually get lower.
Yeah, lower interest and higher amount of money because you're a business. They don't see it as, like it's a lot you could do when you have a business credit card.
So people hearted that. Yeah, I know y'all feeling that one. Yep, get you a business credit card. I didn't even know that though. So you said people can get that. As soon as they start their business. They don't need to even, but they'll have to put a down payment.
Yeah, for different cars, they might require a down payment, or some might require that you do, because there's different ways to build business credit. You don't have to get an actual credit card. You can get a line of credit, and that's like Amazon, for instance. They do line of credit, and I'm pretty sure you probably bought majority of this stuff from Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like the line
Amazon
of credit,
Life.
they'll
Prime.
look
Sponsor
Amazon.
me.
Yeah, I'm about to say, go ahead and sponsor your boy. But no, seriously, they would have gave you like 5 to 10K, and it's only the amount that you can use with them, so you can't use it anywhere else. So that's another way to build credit, but also have access to funding without touching your own money. The other way is through, like I was saying, through vendors and different tiers. Like Quill is one where I get like my trash bags, paper, stuff, little basic stuff we use every day. Soap. Yeah. You're building credit by using stuff you already buy all the time anyway.
On a regular. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot, we use Quill in my job.
For real?
That's what they're doing.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, we order from Quill. Nice little place, get your office materials.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm going to get my paper.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shoot, they got good paper deals.
They do.
Yeah, you get that little $27.49 for like a 10-pack ream.
Yeah, Jack said Uline too. Yeah.
Yes, Uline, Quill.
We don't use Uline. We use Sam's Club too. But.
Oh yeah.
Costco.
Yeah. I'm about to say that too.
I'm more Costco than Sam's Club. But
I am more Costco too, but my job uses Sam's Club.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I'll go to Costco in a minute. Let me get that wholesale. That big old, that roll.
Right.
24-pack toilet paper. Let's get it. No, I'm just kidding.
I love it.
You'd be set for 2 years with that.
Oh,
real.
For real. Oh, I mean, unless the pandemic's happening.
Yeah.
You saw the struggle there. It was hard.
Right.
Toilet paper was gone. I thought we was actually going to run out of toilet paper. Like, legit. I was like, dang, we probably never going to have toilet paper again in life. Like, people going to be struggling to get it out.
Crazy.
People going to fight for toilet paper. No, but...
That's why you just got to invest in, like, a bidet or some shit. Because then you go for life,
Bye.
Do you got that at the Creator House? Do you have a...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, next pandemic, shit, I'm good.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I saw you just got a new property that you recently opened.
Yeah. We got a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home right next to YouTube Theaters. So we're right there. So if you go on our Creator Life Instagram, you can find like all the videos, like little reels of us at the YouTube events. So this is what you have access to once you're tapped in with my company. Like if you go on my Facebook, you can see me in front of the building. I brung so many crumpers up in there, like all the hooligans, SK, like everybody named Mama, DC, everybody came through. But I've been able to like open the doors for other people. So I wanted to make sure that was in a place that was around those hot spots because you got YouTube Theaters. People don't know like Facebook office is nearby too. Like we have all the places near us.
Dang, so you made sure that was in a place that's accessible for just go around. YouTube's down there. Right around the corner we have.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Inglewood Forum. Everybody likes to go to the concerts, and you got the beach and all the Instagram-worthy food places.
Yeah. Why would you say that YouTube's like one of the best places or platforms to utilize or capitalize on?
But besides, like I was mentioning earlier, with the longevity of things, I think they really care about the creators on the platform.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, when we have issues, they get straight to work, right? Like, now everybody got the community tab. Nobody had that before. You needed to, like, work up to get that part. And then also they're just opening up the doors for more creators to make money. Like, before it was, like, you needed a set amount of subscribers. But now they were like, hey, if you got the views, we'll pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's, like, all these different things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know that the copyright thing used to be an issue. I don't know if do you have a workaround with that with Creator Life? Do you have like a
so are you having issues where you're getting copywritten for stuff?
Well, I used to just because like music and stuff like that. So I had to start using people that I know who did underground music.
I always do that.
Yeah.
I usually I've been to events, like Molly Music is one of my favorite artists and I saw him at an event. I was like, yo, I want to make a video with your sound. Can I get a contract so I can have you sign off? He was like, yeah, bet. So I sent it over to him. He signed it, and I was good. Like that's one way, but now YouTube is going to allow creators to monetize off of mainstream music. So there's two options as to how you can do it. One is doing a split revenue with the publisher. It will be kind of like a 50-50 split. So if you wanted to use Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj or something, you could do that, but you would have to split 50% as long as the video is up. Yeah. The other way is paying for the actual sound where they license it out to you and you can use it.
Oh,
but certain songs will probably cost like.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you already know.
You want to do.
Yeah. We don't know what them prices gonna look like, but I highly doubt they're gonna be 99 cents.
Yeah.
Because I would hope they would be. But
nah, they're gonna hit you.
They gonna hit you
for sure.
I think I'm gonna do that split revenue.
Yeah. I would definitely be about that split revenue too. Just take a little bit off the top. That's all we need.
And so how did they vet that you knew, like that you actually had the contract with Molly Music? You just had to send it like right when you did the video, you submitted it to YouTube.
Yeah, because what happened is they might flag you, or the publisher might flag you, and then this is where you can make an appeal. You can send it over and let them know, like, hey, I got permission to use this sound. Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll get you quick.
They
do. They got like robots or something.
Oh, yeah. They work
They
super
got robots
fast.
and real people.
Yeah. They'll do that junk in a quick second. I'll put a video out and I believe like freaking 30 minutes later, bing.
No
way.
I remember I had got like the Donda 2 leak.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even released.
Yeah.
And I posted on Instagram like, haha, like I got it, and Universal took it right down.
Yeah, they quick. They quick with it. Like, I was like, man, this is crazy. And then they freaking muted like the little seconds where I had the sound. I was like, y'all gonna do me like that? Like,
we can work something
Yeah,
out. Like,
like,
you could have
we
just
coulda-
slid in the DMs. I would have been.
call me. We can have a conversation so I can let y'all know, like, hey,
$2,500. Right?
let me, hey, can you just put your own sound in?
Yeah.
You don't have to leave it
You
blank.
have 5 minutes to
Right.
edit this.
That's heavy.
Put some elevator music or something in place of it. Jeez, they just take the whole thing down.
Yeah, I know IG for sure do that. At least on YouTube, you can replace the sound though.
Yeah, they give you that
I'm like
option.
anywhere else, they do you dirty.
Oh yeah, they'll just mute you.
Restart.
TikTok will mute your sound in the whole video.
Whole
out.
video.
You'd be like,
Yeah,
I
I've
can't
seen
believe
that
it.
Quite some.
Yeah,
quite
that
a few
junk happens to
times.
me a lot. I used to be like, shh.
Yeah, their guidelines seem to.
clips.
Their guidelines seem to be a lot. It could be just like a minor thing, and they'll completely strike it. And, and you don't even really know why.
I guess that's something people are strict with too. Is like the language and stuff that you use. You can't do certain things on some of these platforms, right?
Yeah, they're starting to be a little bit more strict, but even then, I'm still starting to see stuff with, like, that's against their guidelines, but it still be up.
Yeah.
So I think like it was probably like a few months ago or so. It was somebody from like Facebook that worked there. She quit, and then she just started telling all the business. And she was basically just saying like, even though they have their own rules and regulations, they still let some stuff pass because they know that increases the engagement and keep people on the platform. So that could be negative, even a little bit of bullying. Like that's against their guidelines. But it's like, hey, if people are there and they're communicating and they're also making us money too. So it's a tough line.
I have a question about. Are you familiar with like Instagram verification?
Yes.
I can't seem to break through. I got it on Twitter. I have numerous articles about me.
I'm about to ask you, did you have
articles? I have articles in it, and I don't get it. They won't push me through.
With Twitter, did you just submit articles, or did you submit something with the articles?
Somebody like my line of work did it for me, and they were able to. So I thought since I had Twitter, and then I had all these articles, that I would be pushed through, but I didn't. So I was just wondering if.
Yeah, usually it's the articles, and then also if you have a trademark.
Okay.
Do you have a trademark?
I don't think so. So maybe I'll look into that.
Yeah, if you have a trademark, that can make your case a little heavier, so that nobody can use your name, and then you can get that blue check mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want IG. Twitter is a little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the IG. So.
Well, Twitter about to be harder.
Is that
Is it?
Yeah, they're about to be charging people monthly to have that blue check mark.
Yeah, the $20 a month, right?
They crazy.
Even if you already have it.
Well, they about to do y'all dirty.
Yeah.
You probably won't look into that article.
Oh,
you haven't seen that with the you haven't Elon Musk. Elon Musk taking over.
Charging it?
He said he about to charge. He's trying to get rid of them bots.
Yeah.
I get that though.
So he said,
because as I said, Twitter, it's like everyone
mark.
has it now.
Yeah, if you want that blue check mark,
I think
$20 a month.
that's kind of cool, like for the people that already got it, because
Yeah.
you did it for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Because some people be scamming, and then it lets people know this is my account.
Yeah.
But then to like switch it up on you, like, yo, you gonna have to pay me now to keep it. Like that's kind of effed up.
That is.
And monthly at that.
Yeah.
I might have to
one-time
call
fee.
Right.
You gonna have to hit me every month with that
Every
20.
month. I think
Be
he
on
also
time.
lost a lot of money too, so he just kind of trying to recoup.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know, man. I don't need no blue check. It's me. That's how y'all gonna know. It's me, y'all.
It's me.
It's me. Y'all know me. You remember me. Yeah. No, I couldn't do it. Did you do verification? Are you
I've done
verified?
it for my clients, but I never really cared to really do it for myself.
Oh, so you're good too. Y'all know who I am. Creative
I mean,
Life.
it's
You see the
just-
house.
Yeah.
I mean, I go live on those platforms. Like, come on now.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta know.
Yeah, most scammers are not going live.
Yeah.
So everybody
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
You go live a good amount of times. You go live on Facebook, YouTube. Do you do Instagram?
LinkedIn.
Oh, you do LinkedIn?
Yeah, I do audio rooms on different apps.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
And-
everywhere.
And how is that? How is LinkedIn and going live from that?
Yeah, I like LinkedIn because for one, it's like a great platform for people to vet you for your skills,
Mhm.
right? So just like we're saying with the blue check mark and all these scammers, when people Google me, they see my LinkedIn, and there's people from YouTube or TikTok or Twitter that's able to vet me for what I do. And then that's also been a way for people to find me for work. That's what I was saying, like with the Crumpers, they could upload their videos there and get booked for stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When people are looking for like background dancer for this.
Seriously,
Or
like
dancer for
I
that.
had the one of the team members for Mr. Beast reached out to me, and it was like, we want you to handle this department, and I had to like kindly decline because I'm building up my own empire, so I don't really have the bandwidth to run somebody else's company. But I just thought that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest creators, so
yeah,
that was
that you
major.
just got that.
Yeah.
Because it's like paychecks would have been looking great. No, I'm just kidding.
saying.
But I'm sure they already look great. But from the creator aspect side of you, what do you feel that is a good takeaway for all creators that you feel like they should know moving forward? Like just some little tips and things here and there that you feel like these people need to know now in order to be a better creator.
A few tips is one, do not rely on a platform to pay you out, right? Because the money is not always the same. We're so used to like getting a paycheck from a job where it looks the same all the time, but you can have a good month and a bad month. It ain't cute. So you want to create multiple streams of revenue for yourself. The other thing is to protect your IP, your intellectual property. We are uploading content on somebody else's digital real estate. We don't own Facebook or TikTok or Twitter or whatever. And so the moment that you're uploading it on there, you need to understand, how can I protect myself as a creator, right? So even like we were talking about with Crump, the word is out there and it's up for grabs. Nobody owns it. The other thing is like dancers that have Crump names. Like, why do you not have a trademark? Or how do you copyright your content? Even with TikTok, a lot of dancers create a dance and then somebody else just kind of swoop up in there and regurgitate it, and then they get booked for a dance that I created. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
When you know how to protect it, then that could be a great thing for you, where you can generate income off that person that tried to get booked off your stuff. So it's like all these different things you want to think about. But if you don't know that type of information, then you need to seek it from somebody that can help you navigate that space.
Yeah. So getting into the right room as well. But that's
For
actually
sure.
I didn't even know that. As far as like dancing and that you can actually like trademark the dance that you creative in a way?
Oh yeah, you can like there's a lot of different creative ways you can protect it. Like trademark is more so for like a dance name, right?
Oh, okay.
Patent and copyrights, like you can definitely protect some moves that you done. Like, okay, this is super creative, let me document this. So you know how like in Crump niggas be arguing?
Yeah.
They're like, nah, nigga, I made that shit up. No,
Yeah.
nigga, my copyright is right. My shit right here.
Even Joey Knucklehead had his move stolen by Chris Brown on the Kiss Kiss video.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
he said
Yeah.
that.
I didn't know about that one.
That was
Oh,
the
you
team
didn't?
move, right?
Oh yeah,
Was it the team move?
yeah. The D
Yeah,
session one.
Yeah, it was taken.
And so yeah, if he had it,
Look at me, I'm like,
yeah.
We got a case.
You never seen that?
No.
Oh wow, yeah. I think he even made a TikTok about it.
Was that recent, or that was a while? Did he make the
Yeah,
TikTok recently, or?
Maybe like a year ago. But
Okay,
Chris
not
Brown,
too long.
like obviously when Kiss Kiss, like
Wow.
2007 or
Yeah, it
8
happened
or
a while
something.
ago.
Yeah.
I remember him talking. He was talking about that for a minute when it happened.
Because it's literally the move. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one that him and what's that dude's name is?
He was Lil Nuck.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
Lil
a
Nuck.
little
Street
homie.
Noise.
Mark.
Street Noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They did a team move together.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was like word for word the team move. Like,
Dang.
to the T.
That's the thing though, where these celebrities, they look at like people that probably don't have the following or people don't know who they are yet, and they just be getting ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, like Chris Brown actually went to a D session and he battled Jay Slott.
I remember. I was there for that one.
And so I think this was the same night that Joey battled and did this move. And I think
Really?
Chris
Was
Brown
that the
was.
same
Because I
night?
don't recall
I don't
him
know if that
being
was the
there.
same night.
So maybe he wasn't there, but
Probably another
was
event.
another-
maybe he knew about like the D
Yeah.
session from that point on and was like watching videos and was like, oh
pretty
yeah,
sure.
we're
Yeah.
taking that one.
Yeah, it was a D session video where
Okay.
he did that move for sure. But
Yeah, because they used to have the recaps
Yeah.
and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
was definitely on those.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was 1,000% on the footage because he had the footage up.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
showing.
Oh my god.
Look.
Wow.
Like, wow, yeah, that's crazy.
Whoa.
You
No
see?
response from Chris, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you know they're not gonna tap in.
I mean,
They're not gonna tap in. They chilling. But you know what's crazy? Because that same thing happens on TikTok all the time.
all the time.
People will take your video and regurgitate in a second, and then you'll be like just scrolling through it.
Well, even now, do people get paid off like the dance trends? Like whoever makes them up?
Can it get paid off the dance?
Like, do majority know that they can't, or like if they were to patent it in that sense? Because that's kind of similar. Like it's kind of normalized where like, oh, this is a dance I like to do, and it becomes a trend because everyone else starts to do it. Could you
Yeah, I
patent
mean,
that?
it depends because the thing about dancing is like, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
It just depends because there are some people that created like dances, like even during the pandemic with Meg Thee Stallion, where everybody was doing that. I'm a savage. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, but it got patent. But you know what I mean? So if you have a good attorney, if you try to do it yourself, it's probably not going to go through. But if you got somebody who's a bomb ass attorney, you can definitely make some shit happen.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know they probably gonna patent that new Sierra dance. I don't know. I saw the video. I don't know what it's called. It's called like Bust It.
Oh,
Bust It
I've
Down
seen.
or Bust
Yeah,
Down or
I've
something
seen that
like that.
one.
When them girls wearing them jeans and they like cut up. I don't know.
Nah,
I saw the video.
I
of
seen
that.
the Beyonce one though, the cuff 'em thing.
I heard about the new Beyonce one.
Well, I mean,
I probably
yeah.
seen it somewhere, but yeah, you know, you lose it. But Beyonce still just she doing her thing. I
Lord.
guess, yeah. But what advice would you give to the entrepreneur side? So I know you gave the creator side. Now from the entrepreneur's perspective.
Yeah, the entrepreneur side, definitely protect your ideas, right? I think a lot of entrepreneurs, I've seen people share stuff so easily on Twitter and social media, and then somebody like a celebrity or a big company snatch it up and make millions off of it. So definitely protect your IP. The other thing is build up your own platform and not rely on social media for your livelihood, to make money. So for me, I love that I'm able to make all this money online, but if my accounts were to get deleted, I'm gonna be solid because I took all those followers and brung them to my own website. So building an email list, even if you don't have a website, you could do that for free right now. 2 sites I could suggest for you guys is MailerLite, LITE, and then MailChimp. They're free. You could do up to 1,000 or so emails for free 99. Okay, and then once you surpass 1,000, you can pay a little fee. I think it's like $2-3, affordable. But you're building up that database. So when I think about making money, you know, it is a digital world now. But how was millionaires making money before there was the internet? Word of mouth,
Yeah.
addresses, like phone numbers. We
Yeah.
gotta be collecting all that when we're using social media. Yeah.
Okay, so it's still important as an entrepreneur to get that information and try to get it out
sure.
there and
Yeah.
the email list. That's actually a good idea. I never thought about email list and why that would be efficient.
Text and all.
Yeah. So when you utilize that, what would it be good for if you were to give an example, like using an email list? It's kind of like, oh, click here.
Yeah, like this is a thing we tend to complain about the algorithm, right? We have no control of the algorithm on social media. It changes all the time. But when you have that email list, it's just you, right? when you're on social media is you and a million other users. So even if you post, some people probably not gonna see your stuff. But if you got the email list, you're giving them another chance to see what they may have missed, and you can monetize it. So if you got enough people that are part of your email list, you can say, hey, cover girl, you could place your ad here in my email list. That's another bag right there.
Oh, wow.
The other thing is affiliate marketing. You got Amazon, Walmart, Target. Place your little affiliate links with your mic. Hello. Put that in there. Make your money. And then, of course, like selling your own products, right? Like if you got T-shirts or whatever you selling, or your courses or your masterclass, email list. So it's like a lot you could do, but that's just some ways to kind of give you guys some ideas.
Yeah, stuff that they can drop. Okay. Dang, I didn't even know. See,
holidays coming up, people money ready.
Right? Yeah, people want to shop. People is ready to shop. That Black Friday is coming. Get them before Black Friday. That's for sure. Shoot, I need to get my pockets ready. Shoot, I'm getting a little light over here.
Man,
dang.
Business credit card.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you dropped me on some nuggets with that. Jeez.
Last year I went ham.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't too much. I definitely spent about probably $10,000 on the business credit card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was 0% APR. Like there's no interest for a year, so that gave me enough time to pay them back. Yeah.
That's that good stuff right there.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's actually like a really good gem right there. It's like business credit, and that you can get that off firsthand. Just people need to go out there and get it. I think one of the things is like I said, a lot of people have that fear. It's just the hardest thing, and like you were saying, you just need to get in the right room with the right people.
The right people. Scared money don't make money.
That's facts.
That is super facts, right?
I stopped being scared. I'm like, the pandemic came. I'm like, why am I scared? Like there was things I was doing and I'm like, okay, this is working, but I know I could take it up a notch, but I was scared. And I'm like, why am I scared? You got people losing their lives. Like, I don't know if tomorrow's promised. We got to stop being scared. Yeah. So I just like, fuck it.
Yeah, you said, forget it. I'm just going to do this anyways.
I'm going to do it.
I'm just going to capitalize. What were you doing before you got into the entrepreneur, all of this? Like, how were you getting your business before then?
In regards to like funding it, or
I mean, were you still doing content creating before the pandemic?
Oh yeah, because I've been doing this since MySpace.
Yeah,
well, before MySpace.
Okay,
so I never really stopped.
Did you ever have like a 9 to 5?
I did.
Yeah, and
the last job I had was a retail job. It's very popular. I'm not even gonna shout them out. They're not even worthy.
Yeah. They got a call. They got a call. You want me to shout you out? Yeah.
It was something that they did that just really like light bulbs and everything just fired up for me, because I learned a lot when I got my degree in fashion design and merchandising. So I was making this company a lot of money in my first week. And they pulled me to the side. They said, oh my God, you're doing such an amazing job. They said, we got a gift. And I'm rubbing my palms like, oh yeah, shit, I can't wait. I'm thinking a raise, right? They did give me a raise and it was 15 cents. I think that should be illegal. Yeah. And then they gave me a gift card and it was $5.
What?
For Starbucks. I can't even get a caramel frappuccino venti size with the $5 gift card.
You can't even get a sandwich.
You can't.
Yeah.
And that made me so mad. And so I went to the bathroom so I could like calm down, because I didn't show my anger towards them. Yeah. I don't believe in burning bridges now. And so I'm just like, whew. And I looked in the mirror and I'm like, if I can make this company all this money, why can I not do this for myself?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's when I put in my 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You walk right back out there and said, here.
You can have this $5 back.
I'm going to give you 15 cents.
Yeah. This is my 2 weeks, just to let you know.
Yeah, and it was like, come back anytime. I was like, you guys won't be seeing me back here, but I'm like, I'm ready to take it up with my business and just go ham. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 times 8 hours. Yeah. What's that? An extra $3 a day? That's crazy.
Oh, I was getting that for free at the register. You know, people leave their extra change. Like, I don't need your 15 cents. That's just so wrong.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I can't believe that. Yeah,
I can't believe it.
To this day. Some jobs would do you dirty like that though, because they don't really value their employees, especially the employees that.
I also don't think a lot of people will look in the mirror like you did right there and say,
right.
You know, find the inspiration within themselves to want to go out and get it themselves. That's why I think it's so cool what like your whole brand is promoting, like,
Yeah.
you know, you can do these sort of entrepreneurial content creator things to do what you did and take that step, you know.
Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I have value. I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like,
Even if it's just
a powerful
reviewing like
moment.
Pokemon cards or something. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
that could be a movie, low key.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Make a movie about yourself, Britt.
We own it.
Yeah.
You know, you can.
Like
I can see that.
Like the pursuit of happiness, but for content creators.
Yeah, you know, she got that moment when she got fired. She's just like looking in the mirror. I can do this. And then it pans up next, and you see her just doing all this work to get successful. There it is, right there. You see that?
I cannot.
Yep. You just gotta find out who's gonna play you. That's all you need.
Play myself.
Yeah, but
I like it.
what were you doing in the creator space, in the content creator space before then? Like what type of content? Yeah, what type of content were you putting out there?
It was mostly like DIYs and fashion.
Oh, okay.
That's what I started off with, and then as time progressed, I started like tapping into different things.
Yeah,
like how to make like tie-dye shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was sewing like red carpet dresses.
Nice.
That's how I got my first internship with Michael Costello. He's one of Beyonce's designers. And so just by me kind of practicing and showing people on YouTube, I got better. And then I was learning in school, but in school, they go according to their curriculum, right? Like they got, you got to learn this. And I'm like, I ain't got time for that. So I was learning outside of school. And then that's when I was taking everything to YouTube. So I didn't even know half of the stuff I was teaching. I was like, well, this is my way. So if you like it, you like it. And everybody was like, I love it. Yeah. And they were like, I just made my own prom dress. And they was showing some crazy, man.
That they learned how to do from you?
Me.
Oh, that is crazy.
People winning like prom queen and guys making their outfit and themselves, their suits, all from my YouTube channel. So yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that is. I mean, being able to showcase stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure you had that's kind of like a niche thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like DIY your own prom dress. Like I know some people's out there is probably like, how can I want to make my own? They type it in and like, oh my God, somebody actually did a video on this.
I know, and I was the first to ever do something like that on YouTube, but now it's like millions of videos of people showing you how to make a dress or whatever.
Yeah.
But as time progressed, my channel kind of changed because I am in school to become a physician. Yeah. So I integrated my passions for like fashion and medicine and science, and I meshed everything together.
Jeez. Just one more question, because I feel like this. What would you say to people to deal with saturation in the market? Because I know, like you were just saying, like now a lot of people do DIY with dresses and stuff like that. So it's like, how do people overcome like the market being so saturated to be able to get their brand recognized on what they do? Yeah,
I think you're going to see a lot more of this creator space being saturated. I mean, you got 5-year-olds making millions of dollars doing toy reviews. You got people eating crabs becoming millionaires. Like, what the heck? And then now people are saying, I want to grow up and be a YouTuber. Like, that wasn't a thing 10 years ago. People look at you crazy. Like, what the fuck you mean you're going to be a YouTuber? You ain't no money in that. Now it's like, college what? So the world is changing, and we need to understand that. So the way that you can kind of get ahead of the game is stop trying to look at what other people are doing. Like you could take a little peek, but don't be like consuming so much of the same content, because everybody's starting to look like carbon copies. Like honestly, right? Yeah. Something that people are not doing is their research. This is how I know what's trending 5 years ahead of time, right? So doing your research online, also always learning every single day. Like, how can I step my game up when it comes to like editing my videos? Like, why do I have to do it basic when I could be floating in the cloud like It the Clown? You know what I mean? Like, you really got to get creative. And I think people are playing it safe. So if you are willing to step out of your comfort zone and learn more, you will definitely be the one, that go-to person in that niche. That is a good gem to hit for the last one, I feel like. Yeah, for sure. I really like that. Anything else you want to tell the people? Just check your girl out. Check your girl out. Go to creatorlife.com. You can sign up for our newsletter. It's free. We do got free courses. We got our membership if you guys want to check that out. And just tap in, because once you're connected with me, I'm going to make sure you're good.
Right.
Mhm.
I know that much. Yeah.
And is it and just to confirm, it's spelled Creator Life like regular
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, it's the creator the regular way, then life LYFE.
I got
That's
you.
what I thought. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like we said, make sure to tap in with Britt Brat. She's definitely got the gems for y'all. She's going to help people build their brands and get into one of these creator houses for you creators out there and really, build yourself up.
Yes.
Have her help build you up. You guys can get better. We need to all do better. So I definitely appreciate you for coming on
Thank
as
you.
always.
Part
I'm
2.
glad we're able to really step it up in this part 2 and have you back on this show. It feels good. It feels good. We definitely going to have you back again.
For sure. Yeah.
Tap in again. But
Yes.
we appreciate you so much. And you guys, tap in with us next time. You guys know where to follow us. You know where we're at. If you don't, figure it out. We'll have social media somewhere in the video link or whatever. So yeah, tap in with us and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yes.
Peace.